You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hello Marcus, that's Sefa, and welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You friggin' nerds. We took a week off, you know what I'm saying? Episode 133. The boys have been busy, you know what I'm saying? One half of the boys is here. The other one is out busy doing his thing, taking care of his family, you know what I'm saying? So we in here,
Loser.
we're back. Loser. What a freaking nerd taking care of your freaking family. But we're all, you know what I'm saying? The boys are in here, you know, chilling. Uso's back from his, from his dalliances back here in the America, the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? The greatest country on earth.
That's my last trip for a minute, man.
Yeah?
My last trip. Because it was too much. It's too hectic, man. I'm ready to chill out. I'm ready to save money. I'm ready to stay home.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fall is the season to be grinding, to stay inside. You know what I'm saying? And summer is just about to be over. But you can tell because it's fucking hot as shit now here in fucking California, bro. Golly.
So hey, before we keep going, did you end up turning up your mic? Because I know we got that comment.
No, it's still the same.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
I'll turn it up just a bit. But then, you know, when I start speaking, because I yell a lot on this damn show.
You do.
When I reach a certain point, it just starts. How did that sound?
How about every time you yell, you just back up?
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, as soon as you start backing up for the mic, you gotta get the madder you get, the more you gotta push back.
Yeah, just start backing it up.
Yeah.
just start backing it up on the mic. Hey, I can't hear nothing. He keeps backing it up.
Hey, he a mad little Potter. Won't you back that thing up?
Hey, a big fine Potter. Won't you back that thing up?
It's time is getting the mad. Won't you back that thing?
Yeah. What's the deal, huh? What's going on?
What episode is this?
133.
Episode 133.
I think
maybe
133. Maybe.
Episode 1 something.
Something. We in the 100s now.
Welcome to the Polytickin Podcast. Y'all know what it is. If y'all want to check us out, support us directly, come on down to the Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast. Y'all already know. We give it up over there. You know, Lance joins us. We have an extra episode every week. $5 or more gets you an extra episode every single week. So come on down. Also, if you want some more Marcus and Lance, go on down to the Pacific Movie Starter Kits, where they break down contemporary classics in our culture. You know, I feel like Chief of War is going to be on. Y'all should do an episode of Chief of War per episode, like an episode per episode. No,
that was an idea that we had for the other shows and stuff, because you know the Young Rock, all of that. Yeah, we're gonna dedicate an episode to each episode. Yeah.
Dang, I forgot about Young Rock.
Yeah, man.
They canceled it, huh?
Yeah. But the guy that played one of the Rocks when he was, I think, playing for the
college.
College. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That fool is in an NCIS show now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for him.
You know what I'm saying?
He was looking hella old to be in high school. I remember that. But I guess The Rock did look hella old when he was in high school too. So
come on, bro.
All right, so yeah, go check out Pacific Movie Starter Kit. Also, if you want some more football's coming back up. Hey, I'm ready.
Oh my God, it's about to get
crazy.
Ready.
It's time for me to just block out every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night. I'm ready for that. Are y'all? So yeah, going down to the Polytickin Podcast. Check out Lance, Follow Tongo of the Polytickin Podcast, as well as Coach Forrest. Check them out, man. Listen to them lie to y'all and tell y'all that it's the Raiders' year or it's the Chargers' year. Whatever they be talking about over there, whatever propaganda they got going, go ahead and check them out, man. But yeah, y'all here. This is the flagship show. Y'all know what it is. Without further ado, my brother, how you been?
No, just kidding. I've been cool, bro. You know, the same old stuff. Yeah. I ain't been I ain't been up too much, man. I haven't been up too much.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Hold on, man.
I'm sorry.
Nah. Yeah, again, I haven't been up to much just working and stuff, but I mean, you know, we talk about TV shows and movies a bit on here, you know what I'm saying, here and the Starter Kid and stuff. And
Mhm.
every time we mention the show, I never say that I'm watching anything because I'm just stuck on YouTube, but I'm finally watching something, and I talked about it a bit. King of the Hill, bro.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my stuff, bro.
Hey, that's this. It's really good.
It's so good,
Yeah.
bro. Like they did the revival right, bro. Most revivals, like they kind of just do like fan servicey stuff that doesn't serve like the character or anything. Like it's just again just fan service. But King of the Hill did it right, dude. Like that's how you do a revival. You touch on things that like fans of the old show would know and understand, but also like updated in a modern time. Like it's really good. It's
Yeah.
so good. I can't. I gotta rewatch it again. I binged that shit with the last 2 days, so I gotta rewatch it again. But I need season 15 right now, bro.
Have
Right
you
now.
have you ever seen Tulsa King?
No, that's another one. That's another one on the list, bro. I be
Yeah.
seeing clips of that on YouTube Shorts, bruh. That shit looks
So
fucking good.
I don't want to. Well, I guess I will. I don't want to
Do it.
influence your judgment on the show whatsoever.
Okay.
But Tulsa King, as with a lot of these new movies, or I guess they've probably been doing it for since the beginning of time. But there's always this like this little trope of an older character who comes into a city or a new surrounding, or maybe a setting that he used to be a part of, and everything's different.
Right.
And like I just remember Tulsa King doing this, and it just fell flat for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the show outside of that aspect was pretty good. It was pretty entertaining, but like there was like he didn't know how to tap his card, and he didn't know, like
Okay.
Uber, and he did like it was, but it was like stale to me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I every time I see it in a movie or a TV show, it's always so unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
King of the Hill, in
Bro.
my opinion, has done that perfectly.
Bro.
Like they touched on the old characters, like and I didn't watch King of the Hill like that. I've watched it, but I didn't. I'm not like a diehard fan. I don't think I watched the whole season together. Yeah, but these characters. Like even if you've seen it a couple times, you know who these characters are. And the way that they reincorporated all of the old people or most of the older people, and then how they had them leave for so long and then come back, and then now they're in a lost, like a brand new state of the art world.
Mm-hmm.
The difficulties that they faced, maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I was right there with them.
Yeah.
I was right there with them, and so they did it so it was so believable in my opinion.
You know what I think makes you think that way is because that time jump, right? In that time jump, it makes you feel like the characters were learning all the stuff that you hate from like Tulsa King. They were learning that without us seeing it. So
Yeah.
they still come into this world where they know a bit of things like Trip slash Uber, Lyft. They know how to operate these things. They know how to operate a smartphone, all this shit. They know how to work a bit of modern times. But what it is society.
Mhm.
It's not just the dumb, little shit like how do you work a tab card shit. It's like
Yeah.
they're in a society that they don't understand anymore. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Beyond all the technological advances. And I think that's like a big credit to like Mike Judge. Mike Judge has always been a really good writer and director, bro. Idiocracy, Office Space, like he is so good, bro. And
Mhm.
King of the Hill is definitely one of like, if not his best work ever to
Yeah.
me. I'm not even a big Beavis and Butthead fan, but like King of the Hill is so yeah, it's really good. So it's just a
Yeah.
credit to really smart writing, bro. That's how you integrate old ass fools into this modern age, bro.
Yeah.
Let them be aware of it, but also like question like, what the fuck are we even doing?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of a wrap for me for a little bit, for a split
Why?
second in that first episode. Do you remember? There was a point where I was like, "Oh, this is terrible."
Uh oh. What part?
Where he butted out his mom when he was doing it. That was a
Oh
little awkward.
God.
Like I didn't like even now after finishing the episode, I was like, that kind of didn't need to be there. It
Okay.
didn't push the story, and
Right.
I kind of was like, oh, they're doing this, like they're taking the Invincible route or they're taking the Adult Swim. But then they cleaned it, like they didn't clean it up, but they just kept going, and it was a great episode, and it's been great since. But that scene was that right? Am I tripping?
No, I mean I found it funny. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
it was funny, but it was so unnecessary. Like, did it add to anything? Like, she didn't bring it back up?
No, but it kind of just highlights how clueless Peggy is. If not clueless, then outright just like in denial she is. Because Peggy is one of, because Peggy is one of my least favorite characters on the show, but there's so many moments where she just comes through in the end. You know what I'm saying? And that part is like a really good highlight of her, denial of like the growth of her son. Because, you see that.
What a Samoan mother.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
oh my son, he didn't murder anyone.
You know what I mean?
What a Samoan mother.
I'm saying, and you're right. It didn't serve anything, but damn, Peggy is a lot.
I'll just call him back.
Yeah, Peggy's a lot, but yeah, man, I'm loving the revival. I need season 15 right now, and I really like the episodes where they did a tribute to 2 of the cast members who passed. And one of them did so recently in a really tragic way. That's fucked up. Yeah,
that was messed up, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if we should. I mean, even talk about it a bit. Well, fuck it, we're here. The actor who played John Redcorn, his name was Jonathan Joss. He was murdered in front of his house. The neighbors that the neighbors in his the people in his neighborhood. I guess were super homophobic because Jonathan Joss was gay and he lived with his partner, and they were having a dispute outside of the house, and one of his neighbors just up and shot him right there. And it was a big thing a couple months ago, and with this revival coming on, and it was a cool little tribute to see at the end of the episode, last episode.
There was a lot to that too, because
there was.
They complained about these neighbors prior to this.
A lot of times,
their neighbor killed their dog.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, their neighbor killed their dog. They had a suspicion that it was this neighbor. They reported it, and they were told, "Oh, we can't do anything." And they repeatedly called in for the harassment and the racism and the whatever. Because wasn't he indigenous too?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And so there was like a lot going on, and it really fell on deaf ears. And now, the police department in their neighborhood and just the people, the powers that be, are under fire, rightfully so, because there was so many times for this to either be de-escalated or for it to be handled, for these neighbors to be reprimanded or at least punished. And it never happened. And then wasn't there a situation where the voice actor was at like a panel or something and couldn't get in?
Oh, I don't know about that one. Maybe
I might be lying, y'all.
I might be lying.
I be lying sometimes. I be lying sometimes. Not on purpose. I would never lie to you on purpose, but hey, bro, we get it, bro. We get it, bro. We get it. It's cool. Ain't nobody even.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I need to smoke a cigarette, bro. I need a cigarette.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm gonna lie. You looking good. Is that what you need to hear?
No, man. That's not what I want. It's just I don't know what to do with my hands, bro. Damn it, man. That's embarrassing, bro. Come on.
I let it slide a couple times, but
times.
We're talking about Redcorn right now, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. It's so fucked. I didn't even know that. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised, bro. Did
you just go back to the story?
No.
Marcus got one more time to be sexy in the camera, bro.
I'm profesh, bro. I'm trying to be profesh.
Let me find out you got a bottle of baby oil on.
Yeah.
Marcus. Damn. Oh yeah, but anyway, man, rest in peace to them.
Yeah.
For
real.
And really, really great job at the revival. Reboot. Is it revival or am I just churchy?
You churching? No. It's I guess it's considered a revival. I mean, it's the same exact show. They're just older, but also like on top of King of the Hill. I tried. I really did try to watch Chief of War. And Apple TV is harshing the vibes, dude. I it's spoken in native Hawaiian, so there's subtitles, and Apple TV is fudging up the freaking subtitles for me, man. I have to rewind it every couple of minutes because it like the subtitles just drop out; they don't show up anymore, and I don't understand native Hawaiian, so I need to rewind it.
Why not, Marcus?
Oh my! Why don't you?
Do you hate our people?
Yeah, don't you hate our people?
What so from the stuff that you've seen so far, do you like it?
I do like it. I think it's really good. I think it's really good so far.
I just got one little adjustment for them.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
What?
Just one little adjustment. That's it. It ain't nothing too major. It's just one thing. If they were to shift it, then I'd be cool.
Okay.
I know everything is supposed to be time accurate. I get that, this is how it is, and all of that. But we've seen some of the most successful with Game of Thrones. We seen Game of Thrones, they had a Starbucks cup on the table.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it still worked. It was still successful.
Right.
Just, sometimes things happen. They don't, they're not accurate. They're not time accurate. I feel like in Chief of War, we could do the same thing.
Oh God, in what way? How?
I don't know what year pants was invented, but let's just bring them. Let's just invent pants. It's Hollywood. It doesn't matter. Let's just invent them. Let's just be the thing. Just be like, hey, why does this guy have fat? Who cares?
Yeah.
Have everything else be the same. But please, 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 man, cover them cheeks up. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. And
I know they was invading each other's.
I'm trying to read the subtitle, but I keep I can't. And like, hey, bro, it's crazy too because you watching it on TV. And when you read subtitles, you're not looking at the whole screen. You kind of in your peripherals. All you see is bodies. And like you watching it on TV, I'm looking at this little strip at the bottom. People behind me at the airport is watching it on my iPad. And they just seeing these cheeks just all on my screen. Like, oh yeah, damn, he flamboyant and he out with it. Like he don't even care. He just watching his thing. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I just kept. I was like, hey. If you really want to be accurate, they didn't have wax shops back then. How everybody's cheeks is just so small, so smooth. Like what is going on? Where the hairy butts at? Where the hairy butt tribe? Hey, hairy butt tribe, man. Hey, HBT, hit me up.
They're one of the other. They're from the other kingdom, right down the street.
Like what?
Yeah, hey, look. All you saw was bodies, and all you see is booties.
Them cheeks was cheeking, bro. I was like, man, hold up, man. I don't know if I can watch this in public. I'm gonna wait till I get home in the comfort in the privacy of my own home.
Also, ladies, keep it in your motherfucking pants. I done seen all the tweets and all the fucking shit on Instagram talking about, oh my God, this show is so good for some reason. Oh, I know your eyes is over here ogling some cheeks, okay? Keep it in your motherfucking pants, okay? This is a good story, all right?
Yeah, our eyes are up here, okay?
Yeah, eyes are up here.
Eyes
ladies,
up here.
Focus. Jeez. We're not a piece of meat, okay?
Yeah.
God damn.
Can't objectify us. What is this? What is this, the 80s?
Yeah. Well, men's suffrage? No. Suffrage.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, though? This brings up a great topic.
Okay.
So there's been some talk. I don't know if you've seen it, because I haven't really seen it, but I've heard it in real life about people asking me, like, hey, man, what you think?
Okay.
Apparently, there were some people, some Native Hawaiians or people from Hawaii that were not super upset, but that had statements saying, damn, why couldn't, we got these people speaking Native Hawaiian, it's about the Kingdom of Hawaii, but we had Tongans and Maori people playing the actors.
Right.
And so I had to talk with my family, my uncle, and I basically told him, I was like, I don't know the inner workings of the backside of Hollywood, and I don't know how. Don't
say backside. No, sorry. We've all seen the backside of Hollywood. It's all over the screen.
Yeah, we see the backside of the Kingdom of Hawaii for sure.
Yeah. All right. So what?
I don't know how that works. I don't know, like, if there's just a pool of actors that you can pull from. I don't know if there's a place that you go where you just say, "Hey, we need all Polynesian actors." I don't know how it goes. So, if these were the actors who they chose who could best portray whatever role that they're filling,
Mm-hmm.
even if they're not Hawaiian, I understand. He also brought up the fact that, like, Jason Momoa is Hawaiian, but the other key actors are also not Hawaiian, or
Yeah,
some of
they're
them aren't.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? You got the people from New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
and so my thing about that is, I don't think you need a name for this kind of show.
I was about to make the complete opposite argument because one of the kings, the bad guy,
Yeah,
Tamura Morrison,
yeah,
he's pretty big in the industry himself. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I feel like having him on there is a good enough reason to get eyes to the product. You know what I'm saying? Jason Momoa is great on his own. You know what I'm saying? But to back him up with other like legendary Pacific Islander actors in the industry, have him in up there, and also the other guy that plays Jason Momoa's brother is also like his he's an up and comer too, getting work. So it's like I think it's that it's just more recognition to because I was seeing things that were saying that this like Jason Momoa is putting his entire career at risk for this show
Mhm.
because if they see that it's successful, then there can be more native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander stories to be told on the big screen and stuff, which I get. And I think in order to reach that goal, you're going to have to make compromises as far as the people that you have on your show. Because I know we've talked about it a bit on here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough visibility. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Our visibility is huge now
Yeah.
compared to how it was then. But I mean, just in general, there's not much visibility for us in Hollywood besides Uncle Dwayne,
Mhm.
Big Brother Jason, you know what I'm saying, and whoever. So there isn't that big of a pool to pick from, it seems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, once that goes up, then we can have more choice of who to, bring on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But as for now, we've said it on here so many times, we gotta play the game. Time to play the game. You know what I
But
mean?
see, look,
What?
I get what you coming from,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like even to a certain extent, I would agree with you. But
Yeah.
we have seen the success, maybe not commercial success, but at least the quality of Tina, who
Mm-hmm.
basically, I didn't know any of them actors. I don't think you did. Did you know?
No. Mm-mm.
Same thing with, you know, Lilo and Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know them two main actors. Even the boyfriend, like we didn't know them.
Right.
And the name for sure drove that, but also the fact that Lilo was as good as she
Mm-hmm.
was also a great, you know, help catalyst in boosting, that success.
Mm-hmm.
With this, yes, and I don't want to sound, I'm about to sound hella disrespectful, and I'm sorry, but I gotta just put this out there the way I put this out there. With the supporting cast behind Jason Momoa, I don't know how many people looked at that cast and said, "Oh, so and so's in that movie. I'm finna
Right.
watch it."
Yeah.
Like, I feel like anybody who seen those actors a part of the cast and were excited about it to watch it, were already excited, not for Jason Momoa, but the fact that it's a movie or a TV show about the Kingdom of Hawaii. And I
Yes.
feel like anybody who's a fan of those supporting actors, because they are legends they are legends in our community and in their own right, like outside of our community, they are legends.
Sure.
But I don't see, like, there's, and this is not a diss to them. This is just the state of Hollywood in general.
Right.
There are not a lot of names that people are gonna say, "Oh, that person's in there. I'm gonna go watch it." It's not just to these people in Chief of War. I'm talking about in general. There's not a lot of we don't have, like, we have these legacy acts like Denzel, Al Pacino, whoever else, that when they show up, the people show up. There's
Right.
not a lot of people like that now, and I don't think these actors are part of this show are determining or deciding factors in who's going to watch it or not. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they could have slid in a native Hawaiian who's uh, 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 maybe not as experienced or not as known. If they had the acting chops, they could have fit into these roles, and
Yeah.
it could have been similar to the Lilo and Stitch, where you have two people taking the main spots that are virtually unknown. I think the Sydney girl or whatever, she was. I think she's popular But I don't think the little girl, I don't think she was anywhere.
Mhm.
And same thing with Tina, where you have just people who can act and convey, portray emotions really well, and who can do this, that are virtually unknown and create a great product. I always think of like Napoleon Dynamite, where
Oh.
the budget was so small, the
Mhm.
people were unheard of, yet it's a it's a cult classic. It's something that people reference 20, 30 years later. And so we've seen the success of people without a big following. And I feel like in that sense, with those key points, like I just, me personally, I think the major characters in these shows should have been Native Hawaiian. And
Mhm.
then if the supporting cast, or maybe like the people, the other, war people, or
Extras.
yeah, not even extras, just like other people, but like the
Mhm.
king, whoever Jason Momoa is, and the brother and the
Oh
sister,
yeah. Okay.
I feel like those should have, like, the people who talk a lot should have been, but
Sure. Oh yeah. 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 Okay.
but if it's like what you said, where if the sacrifice is, or we get a Native Hawaiian, but then the acting is terrible, and it takes away from the quality of the movie,
Mhm.
then I get it. So
Yeah.
that's basically my answer is it depends. So, but yeah,
God, we hate that answer on here,
yeah,
but
no,
that's just what it is. It is
it
what it
depends.
is, and
Yeah,
everything depends on something. So
case by case basis.
case by case basis. Yeah, however you dress it up, man, it's still a pig, still a
Yeah,
pig. So
yeah.
no, that's yeah, I
Shout,
agree
shout out to Chief of War though, man. Y'all go check that out. I'm sure
for real.
if you watching this and you haven't seen that, cut this off and go watch that.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it and sit down and watch it, so I'll do that this weekend.
and tell me
Uh,
if there's a way to fix the subtitles because this shit is pissing me off. It's taking me like 2 hours to watch an hour and a half show. Like it's pissing
is it
me
an
off.
hour and a half?
Oh, I think each episode's like an hour. Never mind. Like yeah, each
Still,
episode's yeah,
that's a
still yeah
long.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's taking me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to finish a fucking episode. I keep rewinding this shit. But whatever.
Is
Still
it your
watching it.
is it your computer?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. So this shit is on its last legs. I'm surprised smoke ain't coming out of this motherfucker. Like, I swear to God, bro. But who knows? So what's going on, bro? What's
um,
going on with you, motherfucker? Shit.
hold up. What I got? All right, trip back home.
Yeah.
Went back, of course, because I always do. It was my dad's birthday, August 3rd. So August 2nd, that Saturday, last Saturday, headed back home. Uh I let's get serious. Let's get
Oh,
serious a little bit. I'm sorry.
okay.
So after everything happened, because all right, so we had the family over, we had some family over, we had friends too who are family.
Mm,
We met up at the cemetery. My family took care of like the decorations. They had all these pins and newspapers and like everything. It was like all tied to his 60th birthday.
nice.
It was super dope. Shout out to my mom and my sister and everybody who helped him, because they really did a lot. And unfortunately, I was just overwhelmed with work, and also I'm all the way out here, so I couldn't help as much. And
Mm-hmm.
so we went there, and then my sister Mia and Narvik, her boyfriend, they like handled the food and this and that, and I kind of was there and I was kind of helping out. But I, yo, the last time I went home, it was to see my grandma because she was in
Mm-hmm.
town from Samoa. So I went there and I spent time with her, and then on top of that, um, man, we just had hella family stuff pop up. So I was occupied the whole time. But this time it was just us, and it was just we was just in the house, and it was, bro, it was not easy.
Yeah.
It was not easy. Like this trip, like, yeah, I don't even know how to like. I was like I had to when I got home, I apologized to my sister. I sent her this
Mm-hmm.
long text saying, "I'm sorry, I wasn't much help this weekend. I know I wasn't that much help. Like I was basically in the way, and
Mm-hmm.
my energy was off. My heart just wasn't where it needed to be,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just hard, bro. Like this was the
Yeah.
first time I was home after everything happened, where I wasn't like bombarded with like responsibilities or like going here, going there, or whatever. Have hella family at the house. Like it was just me and my feelings, and like it was not. not easy. It was not good. And so I apologized to her. I was like, yo, I was a shell of myself the time I was there. I was no help. I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't the hospitable host that I usually am. And it really it really dawned on me how to be in the city without my pops around.
Mm.
Like it really like there was so many things popped up, so many things happened where my first instinct is, dang, I wonder what Pops would do, or dang, I should hit Pops up and see what he was, like it kept coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And it like me and my mom was going out and like we was passing up the Walmarts or the Jamba Juice or whatever. And like having all these memories and not being able to, or just knowing how it used to be and how it is now, it was difficult, bro.
Yeah.
And then so I was there, we did the thing, we had a good time. And then before I get sadder, bro,
Okay.
somebody stole my dad's flowers.
Oh yeah, I seen you fucking. So what the
Yeah.
fuck is that, bro?
Bro,
I seen your story.
We went the next day after we had the big old celebration. We had his birthday. We sang happy birthday. We had all these candles and flowers and cakes and everything. I went the next morning and 3 of the bouquets were gone. And they were the nice ones, bro. So I said, Mom, I'm finna walk this whole cemetery, and I swear to God, if I find his flowers at some grave, I'm pissing on it. I'm stomping out everything. I'm gonna go. I know where the sledgehammer at the house. I'm finna like it's gonna be. I was so mad, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how upset I was. Like I was like, ooh, like man, it was like old ladies with flowers and stuff. I'm looking at it like, man,
what kind of what kind of
blue roses over there, cuz.
Yeah.
What you got over there? I was hella mad. I walked through the cemetery twice and I went through the whole thing. I didn't find anything, so whatever. But this is a crazy story, bro. My auntie was saying that she was talking to a lady that also comes to the cemetery. And she was like, yeah, they stole my brother's flowers. And the lady was like, oh, these people won't do nothing. I told them about my son's situation, and they told me they couldn't do nothing. And she was like, what happened to your son? And her son is like 16. Well, he passed when he was 16. She said she gets to the cemetery to come visit him. Somebody had dug his grave up. They dug up his grave, and then they shot in the grave.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
They shot in the grave. They couldn't dig 6 feet, but they dug it up enough. And then she said it was like bullet hole, like bullets were in the dirt. Like they shot in the grave. And so she went to go report it, and they said, I'm sorry, we can't do nothing because like we don't have our armed security. We just have like, regular security to be like, hey, you can't drink here, you can't smoke here. But they don't have people equipped to be like, oh, you got a gun. They don't have that. And so the mom was pissed. And then she buried him again. They did it again. She came back the next week and it was dug up again with bullets in there again. And my auntie's telling me this story.
Fuck?
My auntie's telling me this story, and I said, you know what? You know what that means? She was like, what? I said, that just means when he was alive, he was terrorizing them.
Man.
Like, I said, he's 16 and they hate him that much. Oh yeah, he was one of them ones.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, we for sure ain't gonna get our flowers back. So we did find out. God. Yeah, bro. Hey, it's getting mania in Sacramento. I'm so glad I live in Canada. Let me tell you that right
now. Yeah.
So we talked to the landscapers. My auntie did, and she said there's a hole in a fence on the same side as where my dad's at.
Okay.
And so they think it's homeless people coming in to use the watering spout and everything to like shower or whatever, like overnight. So there you go. But yeah, so we didn't, but if it's homeless people, it's whatever. Some people need it more than my dad, and my mom was like, Dad's probably hella mad right now, and I was like, yeah, right. I was like, Dad probably laughing. He's like, man, I done got people so many times. Yeah, it's about damn time they stole from me because I stole from all of y'all. So I'm just like, whatever, it's whatever. So yeah. So that was a crazy situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't want to say this joke because I thought it'd be insensitive, but then you said he might have been a terror. You know what I'm saying? As to why those kids are doing what they did to his body.
Yeah.
And I had a joke. It might be tasteless.
It's too late.
It's
You
too
gotta
late.
say it, though.
Fuck, I already said it. Okay, yeah. I was thinking like, what if the police was like, yeah, we can't do anything because he's gone already.
Yeah, you're terrible.
I know.
Terrible.
Well,
that is also. Did I tell y'all about the time they had a shootout? My auntie was there.
No.
I didn't talk about that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So like shootout at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Nah.
Yeah. So the dude. There's a kid that's buried right next to my pops on the wall, and you could tell from his picture that he from the other side. Like you already know what it is. But his family's hella cool. We always see them. The mom's hella nice.
Yeah.
But apparently they got into it with some folks at the cemetery while my auntie was visiting.
Oh shit.
They got into it with him, and the car took off because it was a big group of them. It was on that kid's birthday. And that kid was only like 18, 17. So he was young too. So it was on his birthday. There was hella cocos over there. And then this other car came up and they start yapping, whatever. And then they took off to chase after that car. And that car took off and one car took off. And they came back, they was lit out. They ran. Blah, blah. So they was chilling at the cemetery and they're like right here. My auntie is like in the corner, like she's visiting her husband. She's chilling. And that same car on the outside of the gate on the main street stopped because it's just like a regular gate. It's not like a big, there's no privacy. It's just like whatever. They stopped on the road and they went through the fence. They lit them up. And so they lit them up and all of them scattered. But my auntie was right there. She kind of in the path. So she ducked down. She get behind the car and they shooting. And so that happened. So like they go down at that cemetery.
Yeah.
I was in high school. Nah, like after high school. Your cousins and them, Fuka and them.
Oh.
Yeah, they got him up with some people too. Because Lil Lee is buried right next to the other, the other side. And so they was at the semi at the same time and Spook and Weeze and everybody, they got him up with them right there too. So so that's it. Yeah. Very
infamous. Yeah. It's pretty infamous.
Yeah, shout out to Sunset Lawns, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so I say all that to say, man. So yeah, the trip was cool, but the morning before I left, I went to go see what's up with my cousin Pool. And then on the way out, we was going to the cemetery. But before that, I went to the McDonald's to get my dad some breakfast. Because that's what we used to do for dialysis. We used to get breakfast. And it was like 10:15. I had to rush. And just driving through the city. And it was so like, because we used to live in Taylor Terrace right there off of Granger and like off of Jesse. And so going off of Jesse and Norwood and all that, and like seeing everything, like we used to walk to Grant from Taylor Terrace. We used to walk to Norwood from Taylor Terrace and like going through the AMPAM and like seeing everything. And it was just, man, bro, I cried so hard in that car.
Yeah. Like
just looking at, like, there were so many memories that popped up, bro. Like the Rite Aid where we used to get Thrifties, or Viva where we used to get the marinated meat, or like, like just so many different things. The McDonald's where we was always at, you know what I'm saying? So like, I went and got him his breakfast. I drove and I cried and I cried and I cried. And it was just, it was such a different feeling being home and really feeling the absence of my pops, you know?
Yeah.
And it was, yeah.
Yeah, those places turn into like like places of reverence then after they're gone, because it's just like that, right? They're linked to memories of you and your dad. You know what I'm saying? I see the same thing. It's like this house, right? This house has like 3 generations of my dad's side of the family in here. You know what I'm saying? My dad came through these walls. You know what I'm saying? My mom was here. You know what I'm saying? My family went down to the McDonald's down the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of that becomes like revered to me. Like it's like these are places that my family came to. Like these are places that my family has been to before even I existed. You know what I'm saying? Like it is bittersweet. But it's also like that memory of them is just, it's everlasting, right? It's there forever. It won't go away. And it's it helped me like not get over it, but to live with it, right? Because it's like this is what life is, right? Generations on down are just going to be going to these same exact places, unless whatever. Unless we move out, unless we move to Canada, start a life out there, but we can always just come back home from Canada, visit, and then revisit them same memories. So you're not. It's gonna be sad either way, man. So I feel for you, dog. But man, I know this is your first time or your second time coming back after your dad's stuff. So it's not like it's gonna get easier per se. It just gets easier to live with and deal with, right? But it's like it's still just such a hard thing, man. And I feel for you, dog. I feel for you, man.
When was when did your mom pass?
My mom passed in 2005. I was 14 years old over there in San Antonio.
So that was like 5-6 years, and then we met, right?
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2011, 2012.
I can't imagine myself being as well adjusted as you were in college in 5 years.
Oh, I mean, well adjusted. I mean, there have been many stories on here of the time where I wasn't well adjusted. I was drinking a lot. I drank a lot of expired 40s with the homies. I was pissing everywhere. But it wasn't that I wasn't that well adjusted.
But you were only 42 at that time.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
You were 19. Like that barring the situation with your mom, that would have happened. You would have been drunk on expired 40s in Samoa if you was 18, regardless.
Yeah, regardless, I guess, yeah.
I'm just, I don't know, man. Like I've literally one of the saving graces of dealing with this grief is being able to look around and see my friends, family, and loved ones who have dealt with this pain and are doing a great job of life. Like, and then I think about you, and I think about back then, how at the time I was dealing with my uncle Chico who had just got locked up. And so I had a bit of that feeling, but I never had it be so final. Like Chico got locked up and he got life, and that was like my second dad. And it's in saying all that, knowing he got that L, it still wasn't final. Like there was still, after 20 years, something might happen. And that hope is still alive. So it's not, there's no finality in that. And then not like this. And then to know that you had dealt with that finality, you had it in you for 5 years, and you still were like just hanging out with us. Like I'm just like, damn, if even now at 33, for this to happen to me, I still don't see the end of the tunnel. There's just no light yet. I'm still looking for it. I know it's out there, but at the moment there's no light. And so to put myself as you said 15, 14?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like it would be impossible. There would be no way for me to deal with that at 15, so 14. So to know that you did that and then you met us and we was all in different parts of our lives, but you were in that part of your life and we still had a friendship, had a bond, had good times, made great lifelong memories.
Yeah.
And you was holding on to what I'm holding on to, separate, different, but still very similar. I'm just like, yo, that guy's back is stronger than I thought. I swear. And like, I keep doing this with like so many of my friends and family members who have lost a parent. And I'm just sitting there like, bruh, how did y'all do this? Like literally my dad lost a brother and a dad in 92, same year, a brother and a father. And I watched the cemetery videos or the funeral videos, and I'm just like, how did my dad and all his siblings, my aunties and all, how did they even do this? Like, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, they still have important people in their lives after they're gone. They have you and your sister. They have, you had, your mom. So it's not like there was a shortage of important people in his life that he had to, be strong for. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same for you. It's the same for you.
No, I hear you, and you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It takes a while, right, to get to that kind of like mentality, right? Because it's like, you get so focused on yourself, right? Like this is me and my problems. Like, but when you stop, right? When you get out of that, you take yourself out of that, and you think of the people around you. It becomes easier, bro. It doesn't feel like it. It could just be a whole bunch of bullshit coming out of my mouth to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I know that you understand that what I'm saying is for sure true, but you just haven't reached that point yet.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You know, I think my biggest advice for people who are going through this thing is just try not to actively seek the light, because there's the light at the end of the tunnel. Because if you just live your life and be one with your people, like, you know, and yourself, then the light will be shown to you. You don't have to actively look for it. You'll be fine. You'll be good. I'm going to go cry now.
Hey, I'm sorry that had to take that turn, y'all, but I really needed that. And also, you know, who better to talk to than the two depressed rappers. Yeah, hey, man. But on a lighter note, traveling back, I just want to say, actually, I think it was traveling there.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm not racist. I had to throw that out there.
Definitely racist, and we got to start it off with that.
I've felt like this in other scenarios, but I've never brought it up because I just felt like it was a very bigotry statement. Mm-hmm. But this one, I think I feel comfortable with, because I was in Portland. I think I was in Portland.
The dream of the 90s is alive in Portland.
I might have been in Seattle, but I'm pretty sure I was in Portland.
All right.
Portland. I know I wasn't in Vancouver. There was a lady on the megaphone at a gate. You know, she was poly. I don't know what she was, but she was poly. Bruh, she was out there calling the number, like the what is it? The groups.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, oh, this is for the Group A, Alaskan Air Miles, anyone who started in the military.
Yeah.
With the craziest fobby accent, bro. You should have. This wasn't even my flight. Like, I wasn't even on the flight. Like, I was sitting in the gate next. But this is how I do it. So if my gate is at B5, I'll go sit at B7 or B9 because there's usually nobody there. And this gate, there wasn't a lot of people. I guess it was a small flight, whatever. But the lady was calling it, right? And I'm sitting there next to people. Every time she called it, they honey, what did she just say?
That's when you have to step in and be the translator, bro. This is what she said.
Hell no. I didn't say nothing. But she was like, oh, for the people going on the vans, please.
Oh, man. And the lady was that's like, your auntie, bro.
What did she just say? What group? And then I heard other people. Didn't they used to put the group number on the group letter on the screen? Why do they do that anymore? She's like, please, anyone with the Alaska Air Miles, please go to. I was in there like, man. Oh my! Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should have defended your sister, bro. That's our sister in Christ right there. Like, hey, if you know about the group name, why are you over here questioning it? All right, don't ask about it. You know what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I understood. I feel like we know what was being said, but it was so funny, bro. Like the two couples that were sitting next to me, one of them was like, honey, what did she just say? And the other couple was like, when did they stop putting the group letters on the screen? I thought they used to put the group letters on the screen. I was like, I was dying, bro. So yeah, that just, yeah. Maybe we need to do a little bit of screening before we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she's probably really good at every other aspect of the job, but hey, just public speaking just isn't her thing. That's okay.
She wasn't mine. Like, she wasn't mine at all. She was in there just. It was just.
I love that even more. I love it even more.
She was working. She was scanning it, but it was just funny. Like, I was in the back and I just heard the people. What did she just say? Oh,
she calls the bingo. She calls the bingo. I
can see that. Yeah. I can see that.
B58. Macquarie B58.
So yeah, so that was my trip. That was, you know, cool, it was cool. Man. It was a good time, man. Rest in peace and happy birthday to my pops. You know what I'm saying? 60. One thing popped up, and this is an old old man thing.
Okay.
We were somewhere, and we were like, oh yeah, that's right. No, this was here when I was home.
Okay.
So we walking through the garage, parking garage.
Yeah.
Walking through the parking garage, and this dude is walking in front of us. He younger, or he might be around my age, but he tall. And I just see him. He walking with his lady, and I just see him, and he looks up, and I look up, and it's those sprinklers. How they have the bars, so
Oh
they
yeah,
have,
yeah,
or not the bars, but they just have the pipes going.
yeah.
And so he looks up, and I look at him, look up, and I look up, and I know exactly what he's thinking. He's thinking, ain't I can reach that? And so he takes the jump, and he taps it. And I look up,
bro,
and I'm like, I'm not even finna try that because I already know my body. But I'm just wondering, like, at what point did we stop doing that? Because this was a daily occurrence. Every time I seen something above me, like, can I reach that?
Bro.
I go stand just for no reason. For no reason. I'm like this. So this is this much off the ground. I can get that airtime.
Bro, stop. What do you mean stop? I stood, bro. So at my job, right, there's 3 sets of bathrooms, one by the break room, one further down by where they play poker at, and then one closer to the tables where they play baccarat or whatever. The furthest one down by the poker side is the cleaner one. I usually go there, right? Mm-hmm. So there's the ceiling, right? Obviously I can't touch that, but then just a little lower, to make the walkway, to make it a walkway, it's a little lower. And I see that when I walk towards that bathroom, I'm like, if I take like a 3-step, if I take 3 steps and do a high jump stance, I think I can tap it. You know what I'm saying? So it's every day. It hasn't stopped for me, bro. I'm a child.
No, it has stopped. It has stopped.
No, it hasn't. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I still actively like, I'm gonna do this. I can do it. I swear to God, I can do it.
At what point did you stop jumping? Like, what's the last time you
jumped?
Oh
God. Okay, yeah. Oh man, I'll just throw a number out there, maybe like 10 plus years. I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I just keep it in my mind, like if I took the 3-step drop, I could do it. But 10 years ago, I would have attempted. If I was in the casino at that time, I would have attempted, bro. I wouldn't care who watched.
Shout out to all the men listening to this right now, because I know y'all feel what I'm sorry. I don't think women go around saying, I wonder how high I could jump today.
Yeah, nah.
What are some thoughts that you just had? Like, all right, when I go to a place, I'll be like, damn, how many people in here I could beat up?
I'm just about to say that one, bro. How do you not? Every man has sized up every person in the venue, bro. Every man, bro.
I'll be at McDonald's like, man, it's about three of them that'll give me problems. Everybody else.
Bro, man, it goes even further than that. Strategy. You start thinking strategy, scenario. Like, okay, if this happens, I'm going to throw my drink. I'm going to go for them. Like, it gets detailed, bro. I think every man has done this for sure.
I got a hydro flask that I take for work.
Okay.
All the time. We go on summer camp, so we leave in the center all the time. I got a hydro flask, and it got like a little, like it's a big one. It's a huge hydro flask. It's like a 64 ounce. But then it has this like, whatever handle on it, like a rope handle.
Damn.
I take that like when we in public, right? Because I got all the kids with me, so we got all the kids. Mm-hmm. And like sometimes it'll be people over there that's maybe not all there in their mind, or maybe it's somebody getting angry somewhere we at. Mm-hmm. So I'll take the hydro flask with the rope, and I'll slide it to where my hand's in the rope. But I'll come down to the bottom of the hydro flask, and I'll have it sitting right here, and it's snug. It's snug, and it's 64 ounces of water.
That's a lot.
And so I'm like, man, it's something I'm about to swing with this thing. Like I'm always like it's old, and like it's funny because my coworker today, he was like, hey, yeah, we could take them to the beach next week. We haven't taken them to an actual beach. We're taking them to lakes and oceans, whatever. We haven't taken to a beach. Yeah. I was like, oh, you could bring a blanket and lay on the beach. I'm like, no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, why not? I said, you know how vulnerable you are laying on the beach? Like, what if something pop up, somebody catch you slipping, you just laying on the beach? Like, what you do. You gotta
Bro.
sit up. I can't sit up fast.
This is so funny that you're saying this, bro, because you know what is stuck in my motherfucking head since you said this, bro?
What?
Showing toes. I don't show my toes as much anymore.
You
I
can't.
know how you can't. You cannot be in a good survival. Like, you're not in a good position if you have slides on, bro. You really need to, like, if you out in the streets, you need some soft toe, you know what I'm saying? Some soft shoes, bro.
You gotta take off running, or if you gotta take flight.
Take flight, exactly. You can't be in a good boxing. Exactly.
You can't get that torque.
You know what I'm saying?
Slippers on. You know what I'm saying? If you with 5 or more people, then you could do slippers.
Right.
Because at least you got the numbers. But if you by yourself, nah, you better lace them boots up.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Anything to maximize survival, you got to do.
And I told my coworker that, and they were like, "Are you for real?" I said, "Yeah."
Do bears shit in the woods? Yeah.
I say, man, you must be tripping. I'm from Sacramento.
You know?
So yeah, that falls in line with the when I go out. Yeah. Is there any other thoughts as a man that you feel like every man probably would have? I always, every time I see a food challenge, I'm like, I could do that.
Oh yeah, food challenges, but also for sure, food challenges, but also sports. The armchair coaches. Oh yeah, like, oh, why'd they run that? If that was me, I would have put me in there.
Hey,
I wouldn't have ran it in.
You know what's crazy? I used to bluff.
Like how?
I used to bluff. I used to call all this stuff out. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I didn't know what a 3-4-4-3 defense cover. I didn't know none of that. I was just calling stuff out from Madden.
Yeah.
Now that since I did fantasy football like 7-8 years ago, since it started, and I really paid attention to football, now you really understand, you know. But prior to that, man, people thought I knew football because I was fat, like I was big, and I was Samoan. So they're like, oh yeah, they should have ran the 4-3. Yeah, they should have ran the 4-3 zone blitz.
Yeah, they should have ran the dime package, dude. I don't know. I mean,
I'm over there. Hammer toss. I'm over there just calling ISO 32 halfback. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I never played football a day in my life.
Why did the guard pull there? The guard should have pulled there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's funny too, because when I'm there and I'm talking, regular people like, yeah. But then when like my cousin Myers, the one who just called, my cousin Myers, or one of his brothers or whoever, like actual football genius minds, when they start talking, it's like, remember that Cat Williams joke where he said, you know, the Chrysler 300 looks like a Phantom till a Phantom pull up. Yeah. The Chrysler 300 look like a Chrysler.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it feel like.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to all the men, shout out to all the people, but shout out to all the men who had to give up that, damn, can I reach that? You know, we there with you, we hurting with you. We're grieving our loss as well of losing the athleticism to even attempt.
Come on.
Yeah. Actually, I tried this probably last year.
Okay.
I tried to reach the backboard of the hoop at our gym.
Oh, is a 9-footer? It's NBA. Is it NBA regulation? Is it regulation hoop?
It's not short, and I went to go reach it, and like my whole back right wing, like it wanted to stay up. It wanted to stay like this. So when I pulled it down, it was cramped, but I couldn't let the kids know I was hurting. So I was like, damn, I couldn't even reach that.
Man.
I can get home, babe. Can you please?
Please, babe. I love you. I'm sorry. All right, fellas. As an act of solidarity, whatever thing you wanted to jump up and tap, do that.
Do it. Do it, Drewski.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, do it, Scoop. Do it. Whatever fucking wall or platform you trying to fucking touch when you jump, do it, man. And I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
I'll report my findings next week.
Yeah, we're potting live from the hospital.
Yeah. My arm can't come down, but it hurts.
Damn. It's been an hour.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to get to.
I'll let you decide that. Go ahead, bro.
You know, it's been a minute. We could do a little more.
Okay.
All right. Lay Pualani. Lay Pualani on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a talking point for quite some time, but it's come up again, especially with the immigration stuff going on in America and all these things and back
Mm-hmm.
and forth and misinformation and information, blah blah blah. So Lepu Alani, I don't know who she is exactly, but this person made a Facebook post and they basically were talking about um the people that aren't Samoan who live in Samoa,
Yeah.
who own businesses in Samoa.
Mm-hmm.
The gist of it is she's upset that there are so many non-Samoans who live there, who have businesses there, but don't contribute to the communities.
Mm. Now,
Um,
I definitely want to read just a bit of this. Just a
okay,
bit.
go ahead.
Okay. When I left in 2023, I carried with me the sights and sounds of home. Family cookouts, crowded church halls, family roadside hustles, and the beautiful island landscapes. We had our issues, but there was still a sense of who we were. Coming back recently, I was excited to settle in again. But one thing became clear almost instantly. American Samoa is starting to look unrecognizable. Shipping containers now line the main road in front of foreign owned shops that seem to have multiplied overnight. As a concerned resident, I'll stop at this paragraph. As a concerned resident, I can't stay silent any longer. It's becoming painfully clear that these businesses are taking over American Samoa, and we need to talk about it. She does go in just a bit right here. I think this is a
Read
good
it.
thing. Yeah, sure. So even worse, many of these operations bring in their own people, working in exchange for a place to stay, bypassing fair labor standards, and shutting out local workers. How does this happen? Through sponsorship loopholes with local residents, enabling it just to make a quick buck. That's not helping the community, that's displacing it. So, talk about it, bro. Because we've, like, as you know, obviously we've lived there before, and we see a lot of foreign owned businesses who, like, where the owners would rent land, right? They would pay for a piece of the family's land and then build up their stores there. And I mean, they rake it in, bro. They rake it
Yeah.
in. And when we were there, I remember Shimasaki's, right? You know Shimasaki's?
Oh damn, you calling that?
So I sorry, but it's literally the name of the store,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's literally the name of the store, and like just slowly but surely, like it would losing, you know what I'm saying, losing a bit. But you know what? I might be talking out of pocket, but I just remember being there, and like being told that like they were like slowly losing, just a bit of revenue because of something about the new like ownership or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure. You know what? I might have just spoken straight out of pocket, and I apologize, but that wasn't the first, like, uh that's not the first of its kind as far as that story goes. You know what I'm saying? And it was happening way back when we was there. That was 10 plus years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just the expansion is just kind of gone crazy. So I mean, fuck, you're right. It's a great thing to talk about in light of all the immigration stuff going on here, right here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And people, all the mainly the right, who are worried about immigrants taking jobs, and
Yeah.
these are this is what they fear, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is what they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's not that cartoonish, and it's really not that out of whack. Like, it can happen, but just
Mm-hmm.
the way that they portray it on the right side is just kind of crazy. It's just so it
Yeah.
seems ridiculous, but I mean, on a smaller scale, it's happening. So go on. Now what? Talk to me.
So there's two memories that come to mind when I read this.
Uh huh.
One of them has to do with Caleb. Shout out to Caleb, our
Shout out
brother.
to Caleb. Yeah.
I remember we was chilling one time. He was drinking. He was drunk, and for
Nice.
his job, he used to take money, and he used to go to Western Union or whatever, to just buy product, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he remembers seeing a guy that was sending money to China or to Asia, and it was like 15, 20,000, whatever. And I remember Caleb saying, "Damn, that's really crazy to me to know that this guy in front of me is taking this money and he got it, like he got the goods from his store because he knew the owner, he knew the store owner. The cheaply made stuff from China. They send it out here. They make all this money from our people, and then they take this 15 or 20,000, whatever it was, and it's forever out of our economy."
Mm-hmm.
Caleb was a little drunk, but Caleb's smart, even when
He's
he's drunk.
smart as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So when he broke that down and he was worried, like he expressed his worry about that, that stuck out to me. It was like, damn, I never even thought of that. But that's true. You come in and you get exploited. I don't know what exploited, but come in and make
It's
all
not
this
that
money.
not that far.
It's
Not that
not.
far. The line's pretty
They-
thin.
And then you ship all that money out, and it just leaves our economy. And it, as opposed to if you support a local business or you support somebody who puts back into the community, so that you buy goods from them, they take that money, they turn around and replenish their stock of goods from local entities, and it just keeps it here, and the economy thrives because everybody is eating off of this chain of supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
When you have it going out and it leaves that economy, it never replenishes. It
Mm-hmm.
never builds back up in this economy of ours. And it kind of either stays the same or it slowly dwindles, and it doesn't, it never grows. It's not healthy. So that came up in my head, that talk with Caleb. And I was like, damn, that's Caleb said this 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, um, shout out to my brother V, man. Vinyami Moala, rest in
Mm-hmm.
peace. Our cousin Alex's husband. We had talked about this one time years ago. And he told me of a situation where in Tonga, they caught on to that and they started protesting and burning down the
Oh.
Chinese owned stores to
Whoa.
let them know that we're not okay with what y'all are doing to our country. And whether they were right or wrong, I don't know. I don't know the specifics of it. I just remember he told me about that story. I just
Whoa.
looked it up. It was in '06. And so,
Damn.
yeah, so this is, and then on top of that, you I've heard of stories in the APIA about China, how they're establishing a foothold in the Pacific by pumping money into the islands, but also, you know, uh, uh, finding loopholes or creating loopholes for Chinese residents to come work there and become citizens of Samoa. And then, from there, it's easier to get to America, Samoa, and then it's easier to get to America.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these different, who's to say what's true or not, who's to say what's real or fake, but it's a good conversation to have, and it's dangerous right now because of Trump and because of all of this, like, you know, rhetoric being spewed. You don't really know what to trust or who to trust, whatever, and it makes everything such a touchy subject.
Right.
But I don't think, like, I think people that are upset in the comments harped on the fact that she targeted foreign owned businesses like Chinese owned businesses or Asian owned businesses. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think it
Right.
matters.
The race, ethnicity is not the issue.
It doesn't
Of
matter who
course.
owns it.
Right.
The issue is if whoever business entity it is, if they're not putting back into the community,
Yes.
that's where it should be.
Right.
And the whole, also the idea of people renting out land to foreigners to build their stores and just being like, hey, if I can make this quick buck, I don't care what repercussions come with it. I feel like that should be a conversation to be had too.
Right.
The fact that we can lease out land 999 years or whatever it is, that should be a conversation too, because all of this exploitation, all of this negative, impact on our economy, it doesn't happen without these villages and these families leasing out this land. There should be some rules and regulations. There should be, and I know it's kind of weird because we have so much rights when we own land. Like, you don't have to, like, I'm sure there's some permits and I'm sure there's some clearances and regulations you got to abide by, but it's nothing like America. And I feel like since it's such an open place, an open market, whatever you call it, it just makes it easier for people to exploit the system.
Yeah.
And so we need to have a talk, even beyond asking people to be better people and to invest in their community and to sponsor, football camps, people, or to even as little as, hey, buy chocolate from the Girl Scouts or whatever it is. Like, we need to, you
Community
know,
driven.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, even beyond asking people to just be better human beings in our community, we need to make it law, and we need to get it in writing to make it to where they can't uh uh expose or exploit these loopholes, because that's the real. Like, if you can't do it, then it won't be done, or it won't easily be done. And you. It's a tall task to ask people to
That's
do.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like cynical as shit, said it on the show many times. I'm just like, dude, no matter what kind of loophole you put in, I think any person who's business savvy can find a way to do exactly what they're still doing right now. It'll be harder for them to do. I think anything that can slow down the process of them being able to exploit things is definitely a win. But to stamp it out entirely is going to be, like you said, a tall task. I wouldn't know how to go about doing it besides just investing, slowly but surely into your community and make it community based. But I mean, god damn, that's a far ass timetable for change to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't know how else to go about it because, man, as ruthless as it is, as exploitation is, at the end of the day, it's good business. These motherfuckers are making money, and it's just that's how it is.
And to be fair,
what?
And to be fair, on the flip side, for the customer, I'm sure they could go somewhere and get a phone charger elsewhere from a local community, but I'm also sure that it'll cost $5 more. And so these customers, it's not like there's nobody winning, because in the short term sense, the customers do get a cheaper product. Like they do, you save money, but that money that you save, as opposed to spending it with locals who actually invest in the community, you save that $2. But down the line, when your kids is starting to having to move out of the city or move out of your village because there's no football team in that area, because there's no money in that area, and now they have to go somewhere else, they have to play for another village, or like you maybe maybe the economy is so bad that now people breaking in and stuff,
right?
And now you got to move, or now you got to get a gun, or now like the $2 is great, but it's more to it than just $2 off of the products you buying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm smirking right now because, like, the way you say it, you say like, oh, because I saved this $2 now all of a sudden now I have to move in the future. But it's like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, right? But it's like that's how it is. What is that trickle down economics? I don't know what it is, but like, if that's what that is, I think that's what that is, because it's cause and effect for sure, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about trickle down economics, but bruh, that is cause and effect. It's like, bruh, if you're not saving or putting back in with intention, it's like that money is gonna go nowhere and it's not helping anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you go spend that $2.
The issue,
spend the shit out of it.
The issue with it is, you have customers who are fickle spenders, who are like, I don't know if I want to spend that much,
right?
And then you have owners who put a premium on their product, or you have business owners who put a premium on their product because they're buying local,
right?
And it's like everybody has to compromise. You can't expect, because like you see it, they got like $20 strawberries, and all these things, and it's like all these, and so now you got people who sell strawberries who are like, they're making $20 off strawberries, I can make $10 off strawberries. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. All these viral sensations, all these TikTok trends and all that, they hear for 1 week and then go on the next. But in order to establish like real customer loyalty, you're going to have to bite the bullet, and you're going to have to sell at a lower, profit to keep people happy. And for people too, in order to invest in your community, you're going to have to pay a little more for that box of strawberries.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has to play their part. Everybody has to know their role and know that they're going to have to overpay and they're going to have to undercharge. But and that's the thing though, you have people who don't want to overpay, and you have people who don't want to undercharge. And then it just creates this system where it's just like, damn, why would I go here for $9 a box of strawberries when I go to Walmart for $3? Right. And it's just like, yeah. So, yeah, it's a slippery slope.
It's a paradox, man. It's a freaking paradox, dude.
Hey, it depends.
It depends. Case by case basis, dude. It all depends.
Hey, yeah. What? Sorry. What?
No. Go ahead. What?
No, I was gonna wrap it up. But what you got?
Fuck. I was gonna wrap it up too. What happened? What are you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, man, let us know what y'all think. if y'all have lived in Samoa and y'all seen things, let us know what y'all think. Because I'll be honest, I see what she's talking about.
Yeah, I
I,
don't disagree with what she's talking about at
yeah,
all. I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah, no, she's right.
I think, and like I said before, people are harping on the fact that she pointed at foreigners, she pointed at Asians, she pointed at Chinese business owners. I would be saying this about a Samoan or Tongan business owner, or a Hawaiian business owner,
Hmm.
if these people were taken from our economy and not given back to our community.
That
And I
would hurt
know,
even worse, bruh.
yeah, and it mostly happens that way.
Yeah.
It happens that way. I'm sure it happens that way. I feel like we need to step back. We need to take what she said and understand and comprehend what she said, but at the same time, we need to understand that it's not exclusive to foreigners.
Yeah.
This also goes for our people who
Mhm.
maybe their roots are here, but their majority of their family live in the States, or
Come on,
people,
Us. You can't give that. Come on, Us. You can't give that up for. Come on, Us. I thought we
or
was. Come on, Us.
even for people who are Samoan owned in American Samoa, who get their stuff from out of town.
Mm.
Like,
Oh.
that's outsourcing, you're not replenishing the stock, and that's fine. But
Ooh.
don't keep that profit to yourself.
Mm.
Go invest in the community. Go and sponsor some kid on his football journey. Go and buy some girls Girl Scout cookies. Go and, pull up to the car wash and leave a $10 tip every now and then. Go to the local restaurants and that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It don't take like $1,000 donation to a charity. Like,
Right.
it's the little things and the daily activities that you participate in. They start to stack up. They start to add up. So yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The business stuff is over my head, bro. I don't know shit about shit. But when y'all put it this way, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, fuck that, dude. I'm not gonna be exploited like that, dude. Hell no.
Yeah, I think that's enough for us though, man. I think we talked enough, man. Glad to be back. I missed the
Yeah.
pod, man. I missed the pod. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry that we took a pod off. Hopefully this extra long one keep y'all off until Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, if you're not on a Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast, come check us out. Come support, come show us some love, come interact with us, leave some comments, leave some likes, blah, 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 blah. Watch Marcus get mopped on the pickleball court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Ditto, all of that. I got nothing else. Episode 133, man. We appreciate y'all for watching, okay? Cold-hearted. Fall.